it's not until you have that freedom taken away from you that I think you could really appreciate the beauty of the freedom that is gained and given by being allowed to express yourself.
And I think that also takes us into spirituality, because through those freedom of expressions, that's how I connect more to my spirituality. And over my lifetime, I've come to believe, hold the belief that truth and justice is supposed to be on a spiritual level. It's about sacredness. And that connects with spirituality too.
And are there any sorts of experiences that you've had that have really clarified that for you? How has that been that you've come to know that?
In supporting my cousins who did genealogical research, and then being sure that we had lineages that were not definitely found in the genealogical research, but in pursuing it and then finding that it was true, some part of me was telling me to keep looking. Some part of me was telling me it's true. I do have that lineage in my background. And I guess that was my truth that I kept expressing. It took 70 years to find out, but some part of that truth in me kept me reaching for that. And I feel like that's a connection to both my spirituality and my lineage.
Hmm. You did leave a part of that, part of a hint about that in on the podcast recorded message, and I was wondering because my understanding is that we carry genetic codes and memories through our DNA from our ancestors, but also that we choose which family to incarnate into. And so you do that for a very specific reason. So if you very specifically chose your family and this lineage that needed to be discovered over a very long time, 70 years of research and following that trust and that intuition, what insight did it give to you? What was the message? Why did you need to spend all this time looking? Because obviously it was very important for your soul. So what was that message?
I can see a couple of messages.
Hmm.
At first, I thought it was, and I'm relating it to other similar events in my life. At first, I thought it was to prepare me for the times that we're in now,
Hmm.
where the world is in this big upheaval and very much divisive, and we're unsure and unstable of what's next.
Hmm.
Another part is it gave me strength. It let me know that on both sides of my family, I have people who were persecuted, who were, and probably a lot of us do, and we don't know it. And those people were survivors.
Hmm.
So I have people who survived long enough, and I believe these are more likely genetic memories. They survived long enough to produce many generations down me. So that's a lot of strength. That's a great deal of survival instinct, the ability to keep on trucking on. And there's something really that makes me feel good to know that I have this strength in my background.
Hmm.
It's like I don't have to doubt that it's there and that it's in my family. So that's a piece of security that's inside of me.
Hmm.
Yeah, that
Which is
makes
It's important, isn't it? Because we're so used to reaching out to others for strength.
And having others tell us what we need to think or feel. Marketing does that for us all the time. So it's nice to stand in your own power, stand in your
Absolutely.
own thoughts,
hmm
stand in what you think is right, and go forward with it. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And it's a great feeling that you can access and tap into that. So you have your own inner wisdom plus your ancestral wisdom at any one time if you need that strength and courage. Is that what you're
Yes.
saying?
Yes. Yes.